You might have come across these panda head reaction images at some point, maybe during the 2023 wojak vs panda fight, or maybe you have a Chinese friend, or perhaps you just kept watching my videos. But then you wonder, who the hell even came up with these things? Well, you're in the right place. In this video, likely the very first one on YouTube, I present you the birth story of the panda head, and I can assure you that 99% of the Chinese panda head users are not even aware of this. So let's get into it. The first ever panda head reaction image was likely made back in 2010. For some context, at that time the average household's internet speed in China was around 70 kilobytes per second, so the public social media at the time was pretty much just forums. One of the biggest forums at the time, and still is today, is from Baidu. You can think of it as the Chinese Reddit. In the subreddit for Diablos, the game by Blizzard, there was this particular user called Repenting Demon who was very active on the forum, and one symbolic move of the man was to drop this particular panda image wherever he goes. What you're seeing right now is actually the original image, the foundation of the panda heads in the future. The panda head's face just looks weirdly menacing and bitchy at the same time, and thus was rather memorable. This image is said to have come from a commercial by Arab Diary called Never Say No to Panda in 2010. Panda just smacks everything if you don't buy their cheese. The image is just a flat 2D version of it. Just a bit more context before we get to the climax. The time, this particular laughing face was quite popular in China. It is from a 2007 South Korean movie called Mr. Kim vs. Mr. Kim vs. Mr. Kim. At one point, a friend of Repenting Demon, and let's just call him Mr. B for simplicity, decided to Photoshop this particular face onto Repenting Demon's panda. Some other guys put on a sentence saying Gangs is watching you, with Gangs being a nickname of Repenting Demon. And you just witnessed the creation of the first panda heads. This particular image served as a golden standard for future panda heads, with a meme face in the middle and often a sentence above or below. At first, these went popular among fellow users in the Diablo subforum, but they eventually leaked outside, leading to its internal popularity. The versatility, ease of use, and recognizability of the panda heads made them unstoppable. But every happy story comes with a sad turning point. In 2012, the protagonist of our story, Repenting Demon, passed away. Fate did not grant him the opportunity to see the legendary panda head taking over the Chinese internet and eventually spreading to the world. His dear friend, Mr. B, still honors him each year on his birthday.